On to the last lesson of BandLab Blues, and this is where we do some improvising and you actually arrange it how you want to. So you have got your 5 parts there. So I'm just going to relabel that. That's your ride cymbal. There we go. So you've got your drums, your kick and your snare on there, and then you've got your ride cymbal. So now I'm going to add myself a new track and I'm going to take you through how to improvise and then quickly how to arrange your piece of music the way you want it and how to make changes to it. So this is going to be our improvisation channel. So let's put improvisation there and choose an instrument which is going to stand out over the top. You've got a lot of layers. I quite like that Rhodes piano, so I might go, I could put a guitar in, so I might just try that Rhodes piano, or even a rock organ might sound good. Nope, it doesn't. So let's try vibraphone. Brilliant. Mr. Powell plays the vibes very, very well. So what we're going to do now is learn the blues scale. Now, one of the things that the slaves brought over from Africa was these blue notes. So for those of you that play instruments and do grades, you will know that you have to learn scales, and the scales usually they're usually major or minor, and they go up and they come down like this. This is C major, and then it goes down. So anyone who's done an exam or work through lessons, Perry lessons, will be familiar with scales. This scale is slightly different because it's got these blue notes in. So the first note does start on C, but the second note isn't D, it's E flat. So it goes all the way up there like that. So I would practice that first. C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat, and C. It might be easier to use your mouse, it might be easier to use the keyboard if you've become familiar with that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to mute some of these tracks so that I haven't got too much going on. Let's have a listen and see if that's enough. Okay, sounds a bit bassy. Okay, so let's give this a go. Okay, there were a couple of wrong notes in there, but that's the idea. So you play around, start with just one note if you like, so you can just literally do one note. Try 2 now. Maybe 3. Already starting to be bluesy with 3. 4 adds that F sharp. Sorry, I got my notes wrong there. And then before you know it, practicing like that, you will get up to all the notes. Okay. So that is the first part of today's lesson. So if you want to pause it now and have a play through of those and see if you can get yourself improvising. The next part of the lesson is to actually start arranging it how you want to. All we've done so far is we've put in all the parts. You might decide you want just the bass line in at the beginning. So let's move the chords to the second time. So I'm going to put those in there. Okay, I'm going to copy that over. Quite remember which is the copy key. I'm going to start like that, see whether I like that. Quite like that. So it starts off with just the easy bass line, the walking bass line, and the actual ride cymbal part of the drums. I'm not actually very happy with that bit. I don't like that bit at all at the moment. So I'm going to copy them over for the moment so that I can have the choice to have them later, but I'm going to get rid of them at the beginning. So I'm just tapping in them and pressing backspace, and I'm going to copy that across, and then we'll have the full band in the second time. So I'm now, just be careful when you copy them, you get all of it, unlike me. Okay, so now we've got this nice and chilled out at the beginning. Everything comes in the second time. If I unmute it, speed it up a bit. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so you get the idea. Every time I change tempo, something happens to it. I don't know whether that's happening to everyone, so I don't know whether that's a glitch, but I'll fix it in a minute. So what I want you to do now is actually think about how you present it, so you can have different sections. If we were doing this in a group project, as it would be if we were at school, someone would be playing the bass line, someone would be playing the chords, somebody would be playing the walking bass line, somebody would be doing percussion, and you'd showcase each one. So then one of you would improvise, and maybe you'd then swap round. So what I want you to do in this lesson is actually try and show off all the skills that you've learned so far, because this is going to be the one that you hand in. So what I want to see is imagination, I want to see creativity, I want to see you mucking around with the different parts, seeing what works by listening, and then when you go to hand it in, it is going to be a really good snapshot of what you can do on BandLab and your understanding of the blues task. If you've got any questions on any of these, then just drop us a message on the Google Classroom board, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible.